What is up, you guys? Trey here, and today we are going bananas. No, we're not going bananas, but we are looking for bananas, though. And as you can see, I actually already have some on my hat. But today I'm going to be showing you all the locations where you can find bananas in Walkabout Mini Golf. This is just like the skeletons, although not as many. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the video, banana style. Alrighty, you guys, and the first course that we're at for bananas is 8-Bit Lair. And you guys didn't think I was going to wear that stupid hat the whole video, did you? Anyway, I hope not. But I'm going to show you where the bananas are out on 8-Bit Lair. So instead of just teleporting to the hole, I'm actually going to fly there. So you're going to fly up to this third level. You want to go through this door, and you want to turn and go into this portal. And then you want to come all the way down here and kind of around this little mountainside right here. And you want to come into this door here. Now this is hole number 15. And when you're here, if you look, you'll see the little person sitting at the desk here on the first door. You want to go to the second door to your right. And if you go in here, you will find bananas. 8-bit bananas. But there's more bananas on this course. So if you come out here, you'll know they have these little jail cells. There's one on each kind of corner of the sword. If you go to this one specifically and fly down inside of it, there's another banana on the desk. So yeah, that is the bananas on 8-Bit Lair. Alrighty, you guys. And the next course that we're going to be finding bananas on is Widow's Walkabout. So we're going to go ahead and you got the mansion here. We're going to go up to the top left portion of this mansion. And we're going to fly straight through this middle window, which is going to bring you up right on hole 15. And when you go around this bend here, you'll see that there's a safe over here in this little corner by this picture. And when you fly down and you look in the safe, you find bananas in the safe. Just another cool little Easter egg, kind of hid some bananas in the safe. Alrighty, guys, the next course is Holiday Hideaway. And for this one, we're not going outside. We're actually going to go up onto this table right here. And you'll see this advent calendar on top of the table. And you'll see suspiciously, there's one door on the advent calendar that's open. And if you look inside the door, banana! Just one ginormous banana. I actually found this one on my own, but yes, ginormous banana. And it's a good view too. From here you can see like the whole room and you know whatnot off of this table, like the train and stuff. This is a very nice course. But yeah, banana is in the advent calendar. Alrighty, you guys, the next course that has bananas is Crystal Lair. I always forget to go into flying mode. I do apologize for that. So if you're like me and you want to fly to it, come down to here, turn yourself back around, and you want to look for the juice bar one level down from where you start. And when you fly over here, you'll see bananas. But wait a minute, because if you spin just a little bit over here, you'll see bananas. And then more bananas. I think that's all the bananas here, guys. Alright, you guys, the next course for bananas is Ice Lair. And this one we're going to fly over to where we did for the first skeleton by the ice block. It's by hole 11, so if you want to teleport to hole 11 and then go outside if you don't quite like flying, I just kind of like to for the video. It just kind of makes it a bit better. And then when you fly right here is hole 11 with the submarine. And if you come outside and go just to the left, you'll see the snowman. And I'm sure you've already been out here to explore this, but you see the snowman and you see the igloo. If you go inside the igloo, just to the right, you see the bananas. Kind of sitting back there. These are normal sized bananas, not giant bananas. Alrighty, you guys. The next hole, or the next course I should say, that has bananas is Mars Gardens. And you may not have found these ones because they are hidden in a pretty good spot. But let's go. So you want to kind of come over in this direction, and then you actually want to go outside the dome. So make sure you put your space helmet on because you need oxygen. But once you're outside the dome, you're going to go to the right, and you're going to see this little open thing right here. And I think you do see cars driving down into there. Yeah, right here is one of them actually right here, driving up out of it. You'll see these little vehicles drive up out of it. But if you actually go down into here, and in the back of the truck is a truckload of bananas. But if you actually go to the other side, it's another truckload of bananas. You kind of can't see it because it's dark down here, but both of these trucks are filled with bananas. Alrighty, you guys. So the next course that we can find bananas on is Mount Olympus. And so we're actually not going to go this way, but when you're on hole 1, you want to turn back around from hole 1. And what you want to do if you're walking is follow these steps all the way down. Keep following them down. I'm just kind of following the track of the steps to help anybody out. And once you get down here, you're going to go under the clouds, and you'll see down here are ginormous bananas. And I'm going to fly down here to you just to show you, in fact, how ginormous they are. These are ginormous. I'm going to compare them to me as well. These bananas are huge. Alrighty, you guys. The next course that we're on is Raptor Cliffs. Whoa, that's a dinosaur. We're going to fly up past the dino, give her a little pat on the head, and then we're going to fly down to here to the hole with the rings on it, and you want to fly into the tube rental shack. And on the very bottom cuppy on the right is where your bananas are. Pretty easy one to spot. And yeah, here's the bananas. Alrighty, you guys. The next course that the bananas are on is Upside Down. And I'm going to speed this up a little bit just because I don't want to take too long flying there. But you want to go through hole 2 if you're flying. You want to fly all the way up to here. Now, it is by hole 15 if you would prefer to teleport there. But when you're up here by hole 15... Deuces are, yeah, I flew up too high, actually. I flew all the way to hole 16. You want to come down here. Now, there used to be bananas behind this door, but this is the employee door now, so they did remove the bananas. However, if you come through here and then up into this corner over here, there is a fruit basket here with a banana in it. So there's your bananas for Upside Down. Alrighty, you guys. The next course that has bananas is Tokyo. And if you guys watched my video of the skeleton locations, you'll already know where these ones are at. But if you fly over here, and then once again, down around underneath here, and then you fly into this room where you see the broken screen, but instead you want to go into this door just to the left, and you'll see the ginormous bananas in the room. And then, as we stated in the skeleton video, right above there is actually the skeleton on this course. But we're focused on bananas for this video. Alrighty, you guys. So the next course that you can find bananas on is Venice. Alrighty, and you're going to take the same route that you took for finding the skeleton. We're going to go through here. Say a little hello to the ice cream shop. We're going to pass up the fountain, where the skeleton was, and we're going to make our way across the canal. We're going to go over the bridge, though, and into this little market area, and right down here are your bananas. This is a pretty easy one to find. I mean, of course, there's bananas in a market. Okay, just a little mid-video clip here. I was informed by this person right here that that was not an ice cream shop. That was a gelato shop. So I apologize if I offended anybody who lives in Venice or any Italian people. Alrighty, you guys. The next course that has bananas is Viva Las Elvis, which this is one that did not have a skeleton, and I think it's more so because it's a licensed course. But we're going to go ahead and fly around here, and we're going to come up to the slot machine, and you can kind of already see them. But on the slot machine, you have pictures of bananas. So while they're not real, actual bananas, I still wanted to include them because they are still bananas. Alright, you guys, so the next course to find bananas in is Wallace and Gromit, specifically the hard course. They're apparently not on the easy course for this one, so yeah, you have to go to the hard course. But anyway, we're going to fly into the house here, straight to the kitchen, exactly where you'd expect them to be, and in the refrigerator are your bananas. Right next to a carrot, too. So maybe there's carrots sitting around, but we do know there are bananas, so bananas. Alrighty, you guys. The next course that has bananas is Forgotten Fairyland. Once again, we're outside of here, and again, I forgot to go into flying mode. These are, you probably noticed these in my video with the skeleton. They're pretty much in the same spot as the skeleton, so if you found the skeleton, you've almost assuredly found these. They're just up in the same room in hole 18. But if you look slightly to the right, giant golden bananas. So yeah, and then just to kind of show you guys once again, you spin around here and there's the golden skeleton. But the bananas are right here. Alrighty, you guys. I saved this one for last because I was kind of, I didn't want to have to do it. It took me forever to find these when I figured out they were here. But this is around the world, and these bananas, like, to find them on your own without any sort of help, any video, any list, anything, would be like 1,000,000 to 1 odds. And I'm going to show you why. So here we go. So you're going to want to fly all the way up to this level right here. And this is if you want to figure out on your own without any help from this video. Well, obviously, you're using this video. So you want to fly up to this telescope right here. And when you get close enough to it, you're going to notice that you can look through the telescope and you can see that there is a building through the telescope. So the bananas are inside that building. The only issue is they are very far out. So we need to go all the way out. So I'm going to go ahead and fly all the way out there and do a time lapse because I don't think you guys want to watch about 4 minutes of me flying out there. And when I get out there, I'm going to show you. So here we go. Alrighty, you guys, and after you've done that very, very long flight, I'm just going to kind of spin around so you can see how far away from the course we are. You can see dudes just trying to catch up. But once you do that very, very long flight, you're going to fly into this building right here. And you're going to fly kind of to the right where this little door is, actually. And once you fly through this building, you have to be close enough to them to see them. But right here, you'll see the ginormous bananas. And you have to be within proximity. So I'll show you what I mean. Once I go too far away, no more bananas. But then as you slowly move back towards it, bananas will spawn. So yeah, this is how you get to the giant bananas on around the world. Alrighty guys, if you did enjoy our banana hunt, make sure you leave a big thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and tap that bell so you're notified every single time that I upload. And I do have another video coming out probably tomorrow or the day after, and I went around and I found all the mini skulls, so be looking forward to that. And until then, and until next time, peace to you guys. Bye-bye.